Anyways, I am back, and I'm still working on the background behind me. I was hoping to get some stuff up there, but stuff is just taking a little bit longer, shall we say, to get done. But I do have a few things to show off, actually, for I think for the last video of the week, unfortunately, due to some personal stuff, unfortunately. So, back in, end of December, beginning of January, I've ordered a bunch of stuff, and half of it has already, quote-unquote, arrived. The reason why I say that is it all arrived fairly quickly, in a sense. Like, I had some stuff arrive on Friday the 17th, but due to the mail person, unfortunately, they considered the laneway that I live on too icy and slippery to deliver. So, got a couple pickup tags here that day, and I just yesterday picked up the two orders. Unfortunately, the second set of one thing that I'm going to talk about, unfortunately, hasn't shipped yet. It is supposed to now ship the 3rd of February. So not too much longer, but it's sort of like, then why because the original shipping date for this second order was the 18th of January, right? Ordered it, I think it was like the 5th or 6th of, when did I actually order it? Let me go in here. Orders. Yeah, I ordered it on the 4th of January. It's now the 21st. And it still hasn't shipped yet. And it's not going to ship for another over a week, unfortunately. Because it's supposed to ship out on the 3rd, which means I really don't get to pick it up unless it comes within that week, because I paid for Express. So I'm hoping it comes on the 6th at the earliest, because unfortunately that weekend I'm actually gone visiting some friends. So yeah, I won't be able to pick up that order until either the Monday or the Tuesday, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would arrive this week, but unfortunately, due to issues that I don't know, and I will try to contact them about that, like sort of saying like, hey, like, you said it was the 18th, why did you change it to the 3rd? But anyways, that's besides the point. I did get 2 of my orders that I ordered. So I ordered this stuff, the games that you can't really see that are sitting behind me, on the 24th of December of 2024. So they finally came in a bit ago. All this stuff, all the games, this order. So these 9 games, so there's 5 of them sitting behind me, and I'm waiting for the other 4 to arrive, are all from Play Asia. And then I also ordered some G Fuel as well, which I've taken a bit of a risk on, because typically what I do with G Fuel is if I'm trying a new flavor, I'll buy like individual packs of that specific flavor I want to try to make sure it's one that I would actually want to drink more regularly. Unfortunately, with this edition, they didn't have that available. You had to buy it as a full tub. So that's what I ended up doing with it. I'm actually just getting the shaker ready, actually, so that I can show you that as well, because it also did come with a shaker as well. I haven't actually made it yet because I've just woken up like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, there is water in it now. I did clean it out last night about 10:30, I guess, 10:30, quarter to 11. So it's all good to go for today. This one I was kind of hoping would... I'm actually happy that it arrived before I left, so then I could actually start drinking it. And you might be wondering, like, was it expensive? Yes, it was. All in, it was about $50, I think. Let me see. Because I can't remember. It was, yeah, like $50, just over $50. So you get, and you'll see it in another unboxing video as well. So you get this box that it comes with. This is the version that I ended up getting. Yeah, so you get the box. You also get the tub, which is sitting on my shelf. Let me just grab it here. Here's the tub of it. I did put the scoop on the top of the lid because I don't want to lose it within the container at the moment. So that's why there's painter's tape on top of it to hold the scoop to it. And you also get the shaker cup itself. So yeah, so that, like I said, all arrived like on the 17th of January, so Friday, unfortunately, but it should have been delivered, but unfortunately the post office decided not to deliver it because the laneway was slippery. I kind of call BS on that. It wasn't super slippery. They could have easily gone down, because I had a delivery from Amazon that same day, later in the day, like 7 o'clock or something like that, and Amazon was fine getting down, but Canada Post just didn't want to deal with it, so I had to go in yesterday and pick up that stuff, which wasn't that big of a deal. I'm glad I was able to pick it up before I left. But now on to the games. So, like I said, these games, there's 9 of them total. I have 5 of them here. So I ordered these, like I said, on the 24th of December of last year. I think they were supposed to ship, I think, the 6th of January, I think. But unfortunately, one of the games I have in this order here was out of stock, sort of thing, when I put my order in, because there could be a bit of an issue with the Switch version, shall we say. Not graphically or performance-wise, just sort of... there's a specific reason. Let me... let me just do this here. Why can't I... There we go. Um, so basically, it has been censored, basically, um, because East Asia was forced by Nintendo and GOG, which is the site, or not the site, but I guess technically it's a site as well, but basically the storefront, which is owned by CD Projekt Red, to remove a minigame that was in the original version of the Vita game, which I didn't even know was a Vita game until just looking at it right now. So yeah, so basically, yeah, so I did end up getting a copy of it, and it's the whole reason why I ordered a bunch of stuff from PlayAsia as well, because there's a bunch of stuff, like when I buy something, be it games or 3D printing material, I always typically buy more than what I would typically use or play in this case, because I want to avoid paying for shipping. And from PlayAsia, I think shipping's around like $30 for an individual game, so it's like stupid. So that's why I ended up buying 4 other games to avoid paying for shipping. And then I have another 4 coming, so I have a total of 9 games coming from them. Let me actually pull up that order so then I can tell you which region they're from, because I have some stuff that is North America, and then I also have some stuff that is like an Asian version and a Japanese version. So I just want to make sure I'm getting the regions correct. So let's start off with the first one, and keep in mind I've not actually played them yet, and I will tell you which genre they are as well. So all of them have at least English subtitles. I think some of them might also play in full English as well. I'm not 100% sure. Because I literally just picked them up last night. So I've not been able to test any of them. So first one is Caldrus Blaze. So this is the Asian version, which is the only version of it you can get. And it does its main language is Japanese, but it does play in English, at least in terms of subtitles. And it is a shoot 'em up, so sort of like a bullet hell, basically. There's a lot of bullet hells in this order here. Next one we have. Again, this is a US version, because it was actually cheaper than the Japanese version. So as of recording, it is $67.47 from PlayAsia. You can get it from Amazon and stuff like that. I have seen it from Amazon as well, but it's a little bit more pricey there. But you may or may not be able to actually get it. I was looking at it there, and it was like crazy pricing. And the Japanese version, if you want it, is like $207 because it's the special edition. So I just went with the US version. Still expensive, like 60 bucks, just over. And this is what it looks like. I am still hunting down the not PS4, the 360 versions of Death Smiles and Death Smiles 2, which again, that is a shoot 'em up. So again, another sort of bullet hell type of game. And then we have, and I should also say, so the first two I showed you are not PlayAsia exclusives, but the next 3 games I'm going to show you are PlayAsia exclusives. So meaning if you want any of these games that I have shown, you'll have to go through PlayAsia to get them. We have Death Road to Canada. Yes, I finally picked it up, and again, this is an Asian version. So Cowder's Blaze is an Asian version. This is an Asian version. Death Smiles is a US version. Yeah, so finally picked up Death Road to Canada. I don't know what took me so long to get it. I think it would have been because at one point I was actually looking at it. I can't remember when. And it might have been sold out from PlayAsia, so I think that's probably what took me a little bit of time. I didn't know if it was going to come back in stock or whatnot, so was finally able to pick it up, and it is about 25 bucks. Oh, wow, it's gone up in price. It's now like 40, but I paid like 23. I paid like 23 bucks for it. And it is an action RPG, I guess, technically, but it just says genre just says action here. And this does play in full English because that's what it is. And then we have just trying to the first and only visual novel in the order. Again, this is a Japanese Asian version. I can't remember. We have Love Call Me. Yes. So this is, I think, yeah, this is all of the games on one cartridge. Again, I paid like 30. Yeah, I paid like 38 for it. So, yeah. So this order was quite expensive, about just over $230. Because some of the games, like I said, are kind of expensive. Like Death Road was like 24, but it's selling now for like 40 bucks. Cowder's Blaze is 54. Love Call Me Troji, which this one is here, is again about 40. Death Smiles is 68 roughly. 60, yeah, about $68. And then the main game why I ended up ordering from PlayAsia, Tokyo Clampool. Yes. This was the one that was, like I said, censored from GOG and obviously on other places as well. Because of, let's just say, sexual charged content. So, and again, I'll leave a link to that. Why? So, yeah. So, this one does play in English. English subtitles. So a little bit of a different type of game than what I would typically play. Again, it's an RPG, dungeon RPG. So yeah, so very, very happy to have that now in the collection. And you might be wondering, like, do you have more stuff coming? Yes, I do. I have I have 4 other games coming. I have, and I'm going to talk about those right now. Unfortunately, like I said, they aren't going to be here until early to mid-February. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So we have, and I typically don't buy, so if a game has more than one game in it, so I typically will buy the first game first. If I get about halfway through it or something like that and I really enjoy it, then I'll start looking to acquire the other games in that series. And I do that with books all the time. Like, I'll buy like the first 2 books. Typically the first book, but in one case, I ended up buying, I think, the first 2 the same day. So yeah, but I typically don't do that with video games unless they're kind of hard to find and I can get both of them at the same time. That's what I did with Food Girls and Food Girls 2 Civil War. I bought both of them the same day because I was able to get both of them in one order and I didn't have to spend more on trying to get the second game. I was able to get them both at the same time. But in this case, I did the same thing because I'm like, you know what, let's just get both of them. They're sort of decent price, shall we say. Ironically, I think the second game in the series was actually cheaper than the first game, which is kind of funny. And these ones are all, actually no, I have, actually, I'm just looking now and laughing because the second order, which like I said, it's not shipping until the 3rd of February, is 50-50, meaning 50% of the games are Japanese versions and 50% are Asian editions. And so we have Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX, which is a Japanese version, and that is $29. But the funny thing is, when I look at it now, it says it's like $40, but when I go into it, it's like 28. So I'm like, that's a little bit weird. And then we have its sequel, Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX2, which is, again, the Japanese edition, because I don't even think you can get it as... You can also get a US version, but you're paying like almost $100 for the second game. And for the first game, unfortunately, you can't get it in as a US version. Yeah, but it does have it does play in full English. Huh. Okay, so I'm just looking at the first game here, and it does include a vocal CD, which is kind of interesting. I don't think that would be the same for the sequel. No. So yeah, so I have both of those games coming alongside Panic in Sweets Land, which is the one of the Asian versions, and only version that it comes in. That's about $60. And then I also got Made of the Dead as well, and again, that's an Asian version. You can also get it as a North American version for $52. I think I went with the Asian version at the time. I think. Or did I go with the English? I think I went with the English, yeah, for 53. But yeah, so couple of these games, 3 of these games were part of. Oh, now I see why it's shipping later. They're all out of stock, and more stock is coming at the end of the month. So, fair enough. I didn't see that. So 3 of these games were part of Xmas 2024, meaning 3-piece bundle for $100. So that was Panic in Sweets Land, Made of the Dead, and Gunvolt Luminous Adventure IX2. Were all those 3 games were like $150. And then on top of that, I have Gunvolt Chronicles as well, in that same order. And you might be wondering, oh, when's it going to ship? 3rd of February. So this one should be here fairly quickly, because I do have express shipping on it. I do have express shipping on it. So I think it should be here probably like so it ships out on the 3rd. Let's say it should hopefully be here. I'm hoping on the 6th of February. I'm really hoping. If not, I'll have to pick it up either on the 10th or the 11th of February. From the post office. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping they actually deliver it. But yeah, so, and you might be wondering, oh, do you have any other games coming? I do, actually. Let me just do this here, because what I'm doing now is I'm keeping track of what games I bought this year. So then at the end of the year, so like that's like December 20. Sorry, no, not December 20th. December like 30th or something like that. I will reference this list that I'm looking at right now, which you guys can't see. And I will talk about why I bought them and do I recommend them if I've played them or have started. So basically how the way I'm doing it is I have how I'm doing it is I have 4 different columns. Basically I have 4 different columns, 3 headings. So I have basically games ordered, and then the list of games. I have where did I buy them from, when did I order them, and then when did they arrive, right? And then below that, right now, there's still some unknowns at the moment. So I don't know if I've ordered. I'm not sure if I'm going to order them or not. So I haven't put in when I ordered them. So basically, I have all the games I've ordered, or possibly will be ordering. Where did I buy them from? When did I order them, and when did they arrive? So then I can reference back to this list at the end of the year with probably a stack, hopefully not that high, but it'll probably be about that, probably. I'm hoping not, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, so those are the 5 games plus the G Fuel order that I did. And I typically don't order a lot of G Fuel just because it's so expensive. The nice thing is with this collection here, let me just grab the box here. You can actually buy just a tub by itself. So did I need to buy the whole collector's box? No. But I thought, you know what? It wasn't actually that much more expensive than the standard tub. I think the price difference was like $4. So like for $4 you get the tub, the box, couple stickers, and the shaker. So I thought for $4 more, it's not that bad of a price. So I thought just do it. And again, I didn't pay for express shipping. I just paid their standard shipping, which was still expensive. I think their shipping was like $20 something, I think. Oh. Here it is. What is this? This is for... Oh, that one. Yeah, so I have the packing slip right here. Yeah, so it was $40. Shipping was like $13. I had a discount code, so it was like $48. So US, so that's like 50 something Canadian. So yeah, so not too bad. A little bit pricey, but if I do enjoy it, I might end up buying another tub of it. But I won't know until I start drinking it. So, yeah. So, yeah, at the end of the year, like I said, I'll reference that list, that Excel list, and show probably these games again. Alongside probably the other 4 from PlayAsia, and then anything else I pick up over the year as well. I should also put in when I bought some other stuff as well, which I don't actually have listed in that Excel sheet. So I have some work to do today. Unfortunately, I have a bunch of stuff I have to get done today. So fun. So anyways, I'm hoping to get this up as quick as I can. I'm hoping by like 6 o'clock tonight. We'll see. But I do have a video that's in the works right now, which is sort of unboxing of everything that I had bought sort of this year, like sort of early January. But unfortunately, the second set of games from PlayAsia was supposed to be in that video, and it still is going to be. It's just that because of the delay now of shipping, that video won't be out until mid-February probably, unfortunately. So yeah, kind of unfortunate. It should have been here like end of this week, but I'm guessing a lot of the games have just been selling out quite frequently, so they need to wait for more stock to come in, which isn't going to be for until basically till the 31st of January. So like I said, then that order will ship out on the 3rd of February, maybe the 4th at the latest. So it should be here end of that week or middle of the next week. So then obviously I'll record that section, put all 3 parts together, and get up for you guys. So anyways, bye bye.